So what if you are only fearful because you keep maintaining the old identity of who you used to be? Only because you know cultivating fearlessness means that you have to dive in deep into the mysteries of your own soul. You awake? Then let's get right into it. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode on Awaken Ones, where on this channel I speak about spirituality, self-development, metaphysics, esoteric information. All of this content is just for you to simplify your spiritual journey. But if you're new to this channel, my name is Brittany Fontes, and welcome. And what I do is I assist people in awakening to their power so they can find their infinite love within. But if you are already watching this video and you enjoy videos like this, I mean, you might as well, click that like button. And after you click that like button, I mean, you might as well subscribe as well if you enjoy videos like this. But after you subscribe, just make sure, yes, you already know, hit that bell button so you'll be notified of when I post videos, which is 3 times out the week. And lastly, I mean, if you're going to do all that, you might as well follow me on Instagram, as I post daily for your betterment and upliftment, so you can walk on your spiritual journey with more enlightenment and unconditional love for who you are and for who you are meant to be. But awaken ones, you beautiful goddesses and gods, you're watching this video for a reason. And here's one thing I'm going to tell you. Whatever confirmation you're seeking, or whatever you're desiring to hear to move you, to give you clarity on your path, you are going to hear it today, and I guarantee you that. Only because my guides are telling me, and I know your guides have been telling you, but you haven't been listening. That's why I feel so hyped. My guides wanted me to extend this very understanding for you, and that is fearlessness is only cultivated by diving deep into the mysteries of your own soul. And the reason why that we are so fearful internally is because here is a beautiful thing that I actually started reading. Let me get this book. So I'm reading this book called Frequencies. I highly suggest you get this book. It's all about the power of your personal vibration. Yes, we do have a core frequency that is rooted and anchored within us in order for us to exist. So I highly suggest getting this book. But one thing she says in this book that blew my mind to the point my guides literally swooped in and fed me so much wisdom. And that was, she said, are you maintaining your pain because you're too lazy to find a new way to be? I'm going to say that one more time, because that's a smack in the face. Are you maintaining your pain because you're too lazy to find a new way to be? What does that have to do with fearlessness? It has everything to do with fearlessness, because fearlessness requires you analyzing and seeing yourself as a human form and as a spiritual being. And majority of us feel stuck in our lives and feel like we can't move forward, we can't get onto that pedestal where we put our goals at, where we put everything we desire at, and we're just looking at how far we need to go, and we're not recognizing how far we have become or how far we have gotten. And because of this, we just remain in this uneasy stillness that doesn't bring us peace, that doesn't bring us alignment. And because of this, we only reside in the box of fear. And the reason why we only fear is because we haven't allowed ourselves to believe that there is a new way to live, there is a new way to think, and there's a new way to feel. The only reason why a majority of us are comfortable where we are comfortable in our habits or in our routine, is because we're too shaken up by wanting to create change. And change does require a lot of moving forward, not forcing, but leaning in a little bit. And your body and your mind can resist this change. It can make you signaling you, oh, this is fearful, flight, or what was that? Fight or flight mode. Your mind would immediately go to fight or flight mode, to the point you're just like, oh, this is different, this is weird. It's like when you start out a new workout and your body doesn't like it. Your mind's telling you, oh my God, please stop. I can't do this. Or when you're trying to eat better and then your mind is telling you, God, I don't want to eat this. I want to eat junk food. Or even if you're in a relationship that you know is so toxic for you, and then your mind's telling you, but you need this love. You need this love to seek validation, even though you're hearing your intuition tell you otherwise. That is that fear. Fear, I'm not saying fear is your mind, but I'm saying fear is of the mind. Fear only resides in the mind. And because we have been so equipped and so consumed with the information being fed in our minds, we don't allow ourselves to see a broader perspective of what is true and what is real and what is beyond our own knowing. And that is why we remain where we are. Is because we're too fearful to discover what is real for us, to discover what we truly want. Fear is the epitome of killing every single thing in your existence. Your dreams, your goals, your inspiration, even your good emotions. But we only reside in this fear because we're just not awakening to the fact that what if there is a new way? What if I can be joyful every single day? What if I can really see beyond the prevail of the human eye and see my magnificence through the eyes of God? What if? What my guides want to share with you, and I know you guys have been trying to nudge you into this, is that it's time for you to become fearless. And how do you become fearless? You become fearless by when you're in a certain situation, when you have a certain feeling, when you have a certain thought. Are you going to think and feel and act how you used to be? Or are you going to be fearless and saying, I'm going to take a new approach to this. I'm going to take a new approach to my life and to my energy and how I emit myself to this universe. You know, we think that being fearful is all about, I'm scared of heights, or I'm scared of being in a marriage, or, I'm scared of doing this. That has nothing to do with it. Fear really is the most tiniest things and that has ever existed. But yet we allow those tiny little fears to erupt into something so big to the point that we create our own blockage. And when we create our own blockage, we create a belief that we're blocked. We create this habitual pattern of thought thinking that, oh, I can't have this, I can't have that, I'm not worthy of that, I'm not worthy of this. And that's how you just create an underlining repetition that you just keep circling in circles consistently, and you wondering why you can't get out of that loop. Is because you keep living in that fear. You keep believing in your old ways. You keep telling yourself that same story, that same identity. Listen, beautiful goddesses and gods. It's time for you, like if you see my thumbnail on my YouTube page for this video, it's all about a sword. I want you to look at that sword as not a weapon. I want you to look at that sword as your power, as the anchor to move forward, to tell yourself, I can protect myself. I can love myself wholeheartedly. I can allow myself to feel joy, and I give myself permission to do so because I am worthy of it. You guys, it's time for you to really see yourself as this magnificent being who is not only powerful, but who has the creation of life within. You don't need to live in fear because you think diving deep into the unknown is so scary and so bad that that's not something that you should associate with. But you guys, when we always consistently looking in our outer world, seeking validation, seeking a way of belonging, we're not allowing ourselves to see thyself for what it really is and why it exists. That's why I said, in order to cultivate fearlessness, you got to dive deep. You got to go within the mysteries of your own soul. You got to go through the dark patches. How can I say? You got to go through the dark package. Not package. You have to go through the dark. See, it's right there. You gotta laugh at yourself. Fucking deal with it. Fucking deal with it. Don't take life too seriously. But you have to go through the dark patches, there we go, in order to get to the light passage. You know what I mean. But you have to go through the darkness in order to seek your light. And sometimes a lot of us don't want to go through our own soul. That's why we're so scared of our hearts. That's why we're so fearful of feeling. That's why we're so fearful of just being vulnerable. It's because we're living in here, we're not living in here. Yes, we do need the darkness in order to know light. We do need light in order to know darkness. But at the end of the day, we need both of these things in order to love ourselves wholeheartedly and fully, and understand that we are whole and complete as we are without needing anything. Because we come on this earth with nothing. We're going to die with nothing as well, just for our own existence and what we left here. So now I'm telling you, become fearless by approaching everything in your life in a different manner that you've never known before. And that all starts with being in the present moment. Because in order to realize gifts and miracles, you have to realize that this moment is where the miracles and the blessing reside. And guess what? One of those miracles and blessings is yourself. When you could be still and one with yourself, you would never need anything. You would never be fearful. You'll only be fearless because you know you got everything. You got the guides. You got everything of the cosmos behind you, assisting you. Now, the only person that's stopping you is you. The reason why you're fearful, is because you believe there is nothing beyond what you already know. And you don't want to work towards that because it's just too scary to develop a new way to be because of your conditionings. But here is what I want to tell you for confirmation. Is that if you continue going the route that you're going, not only will you resist to the point that resistance persists towards you, but you will remain in this way for so long to the point it's going to get even more uncomfortable to try to create change. Change is not something to fear. Remaining the same is something you need to fear. Change is the epitome of being able to create the catalyst of your own story. And fear, well, fear is just you remaining the same, remaining in the old, and believing you know it all. Only fools think they know it all. Only a wise man believes he knows nothing, so they could be, in order for them to know everything. So all I'm going to tell you is, goddesses and you beautiful gods, is that now is the time to fully awaken and become fearless of the fact that everything that you desire, you're worthy of. Everything that you're working towards is working out for you. Create mantras daily to remind you that you are on the right divine path that you're meant to follow. And when you're following this path of your own soul, of your own goodness, of diving deep and understanding yourself and loving your own solitude and falling in love with why you exist, you have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to fear. Only just remaining the same. So that was my simple message and confirmation my guides want to give you. You guys, this is a powerful energy that's taking place. Take advantage of it by literally loving yourself and allowing yourself to just say enough is enough. I'm finding a new way to be. I'm creating a new self. Every day we're given an opportunity to make a new way to live, to think, to be, to feel, to vibrate. Take that in consideration. Because little do you know, you always have the power in your hands. But what are you doing to create a new way to live? Or are you maintaining that old story because you're too scared to change? Don't fear change. Fear remaining the same. But that was my message my guides wanted me to share with you. But if you do enjoy my videos, please smack that like button, subscribe button, and also hit that notification button. But if you are wanting to truly dive deep in the depth of your own understanding spiritually, I do integrated energetic healing work, especially see, I can't speak today, but fuck it, I'm still getting there. I do transformational work as well. I do a lot of meditations. I work with individuals who need assistance spiritually. If that's what you're desiring, is that what you're seeking or you've been asking for, you can contact me personally. All my links are in my bio. You could actually follow me on Instagram, connect me personally so you can schedule an appointment today. Or if you're just seeking a tarot card reading or a simple healing, process, then again, all my links in the bio. Schedule an appointment with today, and I look forward to giving you and assisting you on what it is you truly know you need. But until then, awakened ones, I'll see you in the next one with bliss and love. I adore all you beautiful goddesses and gods. Until then, namaste.